Hey guys, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program 2, and in this episode we're going to... Okay, so I've designed a simple Mooner lander. Now let me design the rest of the rocket. Okay, let me check my staging. This is a very dumb looking rocket, but I think it should do what I want it to do. Although the staging seems messed up because our Delta V is not as we would expect. It was 5,000 just a moment ago. I must say, the builder is extremely buggy and it can be pretty frustrating to actually build things with. Sometimes the camera goes around slow. When you delete a part, it changes its height and stuff. It's pretty frustrating, but it is what you'd expect from early access. I also have no idea how I can lower this rocket. I've tried, but it just bugs out, so I think I'm just going to leave it this high. But there should be as much as we need. There's this nice little trip planner that we used to need. I think we needed a mod for, or maybe I was never good at using it before, but this is about as much Delta V as we'll need. Oh boy. Ah, nice, 20 FPS. Okay, let's go into the map. Set the moon as target. First step is we just get into orbit, of course. Since we have solid rockets, I think I'll just decrease the amount of liquid fuel we'll use, and let's just try to launch. Oh my god. Well, that wasn't as expected. Copying structs is really weird because it like copies from a point. I don't know why they did it this way. It's really, really weird. And then like when you do things, other structs just break. See, this is an example of one of the bugs I was talking about. You see how the camera's really hard to move? And now I'm unable to place anything on the rocket. I have to like click this rotate button and then go back. And then it's all fixed. It's really strange. This one doesn't even look like it's placed. It still looks like a ghost. Attempt number 2. This is another thing it does sometimes. The camera automatically goes into orbit. Okay, let's try again. I think this time I do need full thrust. Getting a nice 8 FPS. That's pretty sick. Solid engines last a long time. Oh, are we falling over? Oh god. Well, this isn't the most ideal way to get to orbit. Oh, don't explode. Oh, thank goodness. Don't flip. Oh my god, that's such a bad orbit. It's a cool exhaust gases effect though on the camera, but... Well, the fewer parts we have, the easier it should be to control. Honestly, I think this is lost. I think I'm just going to restart. I'm just not going to do a gravity turn until after the solid rocket motors are gone. Like, it's not a good rocket design, but I think that gives us the best chance. So if I just don't touch anything and aim straight upwards, this might work. Yeah, I think this is definitely an improvement. Okay, that brought our apoaps into space. So I think I'll keep going up a little bit more. And it's probably good. I'll rotate a bit. Now we can start to turn over. Not ideal, but it's probably fine. After I separate, I think I'll stop burning. Okay, now we can wait, and then we can circularize up here. I really like that it doesn't show the orbit path being cut through the planet, it just shows like a single arc. I do like that. I still don't know if this burn timer includes the amount, or takes into account the amount of time that you have to burn. I'm gonna assume it does, since there is also a stop burn timer. I imagine it works like the older mods used to. That's really strange. Like, I guess that's just the icon of the debris. The terrain looks a lot better from up here, though, I must say. I always love seeing debris get left behind like this. already 4 kilometers from it. That's crazy. Almost in an orbit. Wow, that stage got us precisely to an orbit. Okay. Wow. Well, we're going to be tight on fuel, so I really hope that the lander has a lot of excess fuel. Seems the game doesn't really like maneuver nodes that are placed like ahead of your orbit because they always change once you've done a full rotation. Oh, you can just delete it down there? Wow, I'm an idiot. That's so intuitive. I'm an idiot. Okay. That is definitely better than fumbling around. Alright, let's warp. Where is it? There it is. Let's keep warping a bit. Okay. How much delta V is this going to take? Probably a ton. Okay, it's not too bad. As long as the lander is extra delta V, I think we'll be okay to get back. It's always hard to find the damn thing that you're trying to look at. So what I want to do is transfer... Everybody should be in this capsule, which will be the one that actually ends up going back. Okay, so there's the resource manager, and I think the Kerbal manager. Yeah, okay. I'll send Valentina and Jebediah. Some RCS. Since we have tons of RCS to waste. So I'd rather use that than the engines. I really like the sounds. It's nice. Okay, so Bill will stay in orbit, and now we can deorbit. I'm not particular about where we land, just somewhere. 7 minutes. Whoops. It's not what I meant to do. Okay. I'll bring this in. Probably just bring it down. We have a ton of Delta V. Just bring down the orbit, and then I'll bring it down again when we're on the other side of the moon. And that should be high enough to not crash. I have not enabled the engines. There we go. Okay. And then when we come back around, we just do the same thing. I don't think I need maneuver nodes for this, though. Oh, I like that orbit. That trash. So I'll just warp to Periaps. Just fall into the moon. That's cool. So this is our Periaps. So if we point retrograde and we just slow down. Okay. Now let's start slowing down. In fact, what I'd like to do first... I'd like to just kill the horizontal velocity first. Okay. That's most of it, which is fine. And let's keep falling. We are going extremely quick. Actually, are we? No, we're going 150 meters per second. That's actually very slow. We're fine. We're very high, but I'll put the landing gear down. Oh, we actually have so little Delta V. We're not getting back. How about if I use my monoprop instead? Oh, we're speeding up too much. Getting into orbit's going to be really challenging. It's not the most efficient use of power, but it's relatively safe. Well, we have 280 meters per second of delta V to get into orbit after this. I think we can do that. You know, let's EVA. Do I need RCS on? Yep, I've seen this before. They're not actually going to be on the ground. That's far enough. Can I not put numbers in here? That's weird. Okay. Let's head back. Okay. Well, let's try to go home now, shall we? Probably isn't gonna work very well. I set this as target. Wait, is that not an orbit around the moon? Or is it just not displaying it? Because it definitely was around the moon. Maybe it was just too far off, and then the detachment pushed it out? Well, I'll try and get these guys into an orbit. It's not gonna happen, though. Oh yeah, they're dead. Well, overall, I'd say this episode's been a complete failure, but sometimes that's just what Kerbal Space Program is. I don't think they know it yet. But we'll see. Let's just, let's let this play out. So it's too late to save them. I don't think safety's gonna make much of a difference, game. F in the chat. I guess I'll just revert, and then maybe we'll try this again. And maybe I'll make a rocket that's less horrible. But the game only gives me so much to work with all the lag and things. But it's still fun, and it'll be better as time goes on. So I'll see you guys next time.